What do cooking and driving have in common? Both of them are much better done when you take your time. I'm Alice and I'm here in my kitchen slowing things down. Eggplant Parmigiana, or eggplanty parmy. We'll go with that. Cheesy, gooey, crunchy, tomatoey, and delicious. Onions. Take time. I just love dicing onions so much. A pinch of brown sugar, a tablespoon of red wine vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You chuck that in your oven and then crank the oven to 200 degrees. 1 eggplant per person. Once they're halved, what you're going to do is slash into them. You don't have to be too precise. The next step is to salt your eggplant. Try not to waste all your salt flakes. These are the bougie pink ones. I don't always use this kind of duck mozzarella. You can get it from the shops. But for this recipe where you're mixing it with breadcrumbs, a firmer cheese is better. And then what you're going to do is grate this cheese into these breadcrumbs. So that's it for the cheese. And under here are those panko breadcrumbs, which are the Japanese breadcrumbs. Now the final addition to your mix, mixed herbs, somehow it really takes you back to like a pub meal. Our stuffing's mixed, our eggplants are sweating, onions are sweating. So the last thing to do really is to prep your garlic. And some chefs will take this until it's like super fine, but for this recipe, I don't mind it being rustic. I mean, it's a rustic recipe. The onion is ready for phase 2. Chuck your garlic in there. Now you're gonna scoop the onions with the garlic into a separate bowl. Squeeze out any extra moisture on these eggplants. Pop these back in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Into this pan, you pop your onion mix and your tinned tomatoes. Now you're gonna scoop the eggplant into your red mix, and then once the flesh is out, arrange these kind of eggplant cups back in the tray. Probably use a bigger bowl, that would be sensible. And then you're gonna scoop equal amounts of this mix back into the eggplant skins. This goes back in the oven with just a glug of olive oil on top for about 10 to 15 minutes, just until all the cheese is melted and started to bubble away and brown a little. Serve this up in its tray at the table, and your housemates, your fam, your friends will be absolutely flabbergasted by your mad kitchen skills. And all you need to tell them is that good things take time.